Hi, I'm Mark Davis with PAR. Welcome to the March 23rd edition of PAR Tuesday News Review, your timely source of news that is important to IDA providers and the people we support. March is Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month, a time to raise awareness about the inclusion of people with developmental disabilities in all areas of community life, as well as awareness to the barriers that people with disabilities still sometimes face in connecting to the communities in which they live. A report produced by PAR, the New York Alliance for Inclusion and Innovation, and Temple University Institute on Disability, found that people with IDA had about the same case rate of COVID-19, yet almost twice the mortality rate. This report and others make it clear that people with IDA need to be a priority for vaccine distribution. PAR is actively lobbying the Pennsylvania State Legislature and administration for the interests of people with IDA and the DSPs and providers who support them. Last Friday, PAR met with the Governor's Chief of Staff, Budget Secretary, and Secretary of Policy to discuss PAR's request for $540 million in COVID-19 relief for IDA providers. Pennsylvania's decisions about the federal COVID-19 relief funding distributions are pending clarification from the federal government on expenditure guidance. This guidance is expected over the next few weeks, but it may take longer. This relief would be used for costs associated with returning programs that were previously suspended, continued PPE cost, and the constant challenges of hiring and retaining an adequate workforce. IDA providers need COVID-19 relief funding, and we need it now. PAR and our partners, TPA, MAX, and the Alliance, are supporting legislation to improve the value and increase the efficiency and reduce the redundancy in the intellectual disability and autism system. Any savings from these initiatives would be required to be reinvested in DSP wages and the waiting list. The bill is named Level Up for IDA, which stands for Let's Encourage Value in Everyone's Life to Unite Pennsylvanians for IDA. We are grateful to have a prime sponsor in both the Pennsylvania Senate and House, Senator Judy Ward and Representative Eric Nelson. They have sent out co-sponsorship memos, and we are trying to work to get as many co-sponsors on the bill as possible to help support it and carry it through the legislative process. To ask your legislators to co-sponsor this bill, please go to par.net, click on Advocacy Priorities, then click on Budget Priorities, then click on Advocacy Toolkit, then click to ask your legislators to sponsor the Level Up for IDA bill. Other budget requests for PAR are $13.484 million to move 832 individuals off the emergency waiting list into the community living waiver and the consolidated waiver, increasing early intervention provider rates, and $500,000 for an analysis to refresh the data for IDA rates as required in regulation. To find PAR's newest member service, go to the PAR homepage at par.net, look under the Resources tab, and click on Job Board. The PAR's Job Board feature list open management level positions within the IDA field in Pennsylvania. PAR members can list open positions for free as a member benefit. All positions will remain listed for 30 days. Newly developed, the PAR Job Board already has 16 posts from 10 PAR members. Thanks for tuning into PAR TNR. Stay safe, everyone, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.